Let me tell you a secret that has been buried beneath the noise of the modern world, hidden in plain sight, yet only a few ever come to understand it. There exists an invisible force, one that has shaped the greatest minds in history, forged kings from common men, and given warriors the strength to face certain death without fear. It cannot be bought, inherited, or faked. Yet, if you possess it, the world bends to your will. If you lack it, life becomes a series of quiet defeats. This force is confidence. Not the hollow, fleeting confidence that comes from shallow validation, but something far deeper. A power that radiates from the core of your being, a silent authority that makes others take notice, that makes the world listen when you speak. But here's what they won't tell you. True confidence is not given. It is built. It is earned. And the process of earning it is not comfortable. It is a path few dare to walk. It requires an unshakable understanding of yourself, a willingness to destroy weakness, and the wisdom to command respect without saying a word. This is the path of the ancient Stoics, of the warriors and philosophers who walked before us. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire with quiet strength. Seneca mastered the art of controlling the mind in the face of chaos. Epictetus, born a slave, used nothing but sheer mental power to rise above his fate and become a teacher to the most powerful men in Rome. They all knew the truth. Confidence is not arrogance. It is not bravado. It is the unshakable foundation upon which all greatness is built. And today, I will show you how to build it. These are 7 key tactics, the kind of wisdom that, if applied, will transform not just how you see yourself, but how the world sees you. But be warned, this knowledge is not for those seeking an easy path. This is for those ready to forge themselves into something greater. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Every like, subscribe helps us continue our mission of sharing knowledge. And leave a comment below and share your opinion on these tactics, or tell me which one resonates with you the most. If you're ready to step out of the shadows and claim the power that has always been within you. Let's begin. Tactic 1. Mastering the art of silence, the power of the unshaken mind. Wisdom seekers, listen carefully. There's a rare type of man, one who does not react to every insult, who does not rush to defend himself at every challenge, who does not waste his breath trying to prove his worth. He is the man of silence, and in his silence there is power. The modern world is loud, full of desperate voices, constant noise, and people scrambling for attention. But history has shown us that the most powerful men are those who know how to hold their tongue, how to wield silence like a weapon. Consider Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 5 good emperors. He ruled Rome, the greatest empire of its time. Yet he never sought validation. He never boasted of his conquests, never lashed out at critics, never wasted words on those beneath his discipline. He simply acted, unshaken, and let his results speak for him. And here is the truth. Men who speak too much, who always feel the need to prove their worth through words, are revealing a deep insecurity. A man who is sure of himself does not need to announce it to the world. He does not need to argue to prove his intelligence, does not need to defend himself against petty attacks. His presence alone demands respect. Seneca once wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." And yet, how many men react instantly to everything? How many feel the need to have the last word in an argument, to prove themselves right at every turn? They believe they are winning, but in reality, they are revealing their greatest weakness, their lack of control. A truly confident man understands the power of restraint. He does not react to insults because he knows an insult only has power if he acknowledges it. He does not argue with fools because he understands that debating with an idiot only brings him down to their level. He does not waste words trying to prove his worth because he knows his actions will say more than words ever could. Imagine a confrontation, 2 men standing face to face. One shouts, insults, rants. The other stands in silence, unshaken, staring directly into the eyes of the aggressor. Who holds the real power, the one who loses control, or the one who remains unaffected? This is the art of silence. It is not about weakness. It is not about being passive. It is about control. When you master silence, you force the world to come to you. You become a mystery, an enigma that people cannot quite figure out. And in a world where most men are desperate to be understood, to be acknowledged, to be heard, being unreadable is the ultimate advantage. And so, the next time someone tries to pull you into an argument, the next time someone throws an insult your way, or the next time you feel the urge to prove yourself with words, pause, hold your tongue. Let silence be your answer, and watch how the world shifts in your favor. Tactic 2, the unbreakable mind, becoming the man who cannot be shaken. Strength is not found in muscle alone. A man may lift heavy weights, he may fight and conquer, but if his mind is weak, he will crumble the moment life tests him. True confidence, true power, comes from an unbreakable mind, one that no insult, no failure, no hardship can shake. The ancient Stoics believed in one principle above all. You cannot control the world, but you can control how you respond to it. And yet, most men allow their emotions to dictate their actions. They let anger drive them, let failure define them, let fear paralyze them. But a man who has mastered his mind cannot be controlled by external forces. Consider Epictetus, a man born into slavery. His body was not his own, he was beaten, mistreated, and yet he never let his circumstances define him. He understood that while others could chain his body, they could never chain his mind. And so, he built his philosophy upon a simple truth. The only true freedom is mastery over oneself. A weak man is ruled by his emotions. He lashes out when insulted, crumbles when he fails, and seeks external validation to feel worthy. But a man with an unbreakable mind is different. He does not fear failure because he understands that failure is a teacher. He does not seek approval because he knows his worth comes from within. He does not let emotions cloud his judgment because he understands that emotions are fleeting, but discipline is eternal. Think of a storm, a violent, raging force of nature. Most men are like leaves caught in the wind, tossed and turned by every gust of emotion. But the unshaken man is like the mountain, standing firm, unmoved, indifferent to the chaos around him. How does one become this man? The answer is found in daily tests, in deliberately embracing discomfort. The Stoics practiced voluntary hardship. They would sleep on the floor instead of a soft bed, fast from food despite having plenty, expose themselves to the cold when warmth was available. Why? Because comfort breeds weakness and hardship breeds strength. A modern man has lost this wisdom. He seeks comfort at every turn, avoiding difficult conversations, escaping into distractions, numbing himself with entertainment. But a man who desires true confidence must do the opposite. He must seek the difficult path. He must train his mind to endure discomfort, to resist temptation, to push through hardship rather than avoid it. Confidence is not a gift, it is built through resistance. It is forged through daily battles, through the small moments where you choose to do the hard thing instead of the easy thing. Every time you push through pain, every time you embrace discomfort, every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you are carving your mind into something unbreakable. And one day, without realizing it, you will look around and notice that nothing shakes you anymore. Insults roll off your back. Failures become lessons rather than defeats. Fear no longer has a grip on you. And at that moment you will understand you have become the man who cannot be broken. This is the path of those who rise above, who command respect, who shape their own destiny. It is not easy. It was never meant to be. But those who walk it will find something greater than comfort, greater than ease. They will find themselves. Now, wisdom seekers, if you have understood these two tactics, you have already taken the first steps toward transformation. But this is just the beginning. There are 5 more pillars to true confidence, each one unlocking a new level of strength and control. If you are ready, then let us continue. Tactic 3, the power of purpose, living with intention. The most powerful men are not those who wander aimlessly through life, hoping for success to find them. No, the truly confident man is one who moves with purpose, with a clear and deliberate direction. He knows exactly what he wants, why he wants it, and how to achieve it. The world is full of distractions, people, events, temptations, that can pull you in 100 different directions. But a man with purpose is immune to the chaos. His focus is sharp, his vision clear, and his actions are always in alignment with his goals. He doesn't waste time, energy, or thought on things that do not serve his mission. Consider Alexander the Great, a man who knew from an early age that he was destined for greatness. He did not let the whims of others, the challenges of the world, or the distractions of his time sway him. He had a singular purpose: to conquer, to build an empire, and to leave a legacy. And with that purpose driving him, there was nothing that could stop him. It is the same with you. When you have a clear sense of purpose, everything changes. Your decisions become easier because they are guided by a greater mission. Your actions are more powerful because they are fueled by conviction. And most importantly, your confidence grows because you know exactly who you are and what you stand for. But purpose is not something that is handed to you. It is something you must create. It is the result of deep self-reflection, the clear understanding of your values, and the courage to pursue your dreams, no matter how difficult they may seem. You must ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in this life? What is worth sacrificing for? What will my legacy be? And once you know the answers, you must live in alignment with your purpose every single day. It is not enough to have a vision. You must take consistent, deliberate action toward that vision. A man who is aligned with his purpose has unshakable confidence because he is always moving forward, always growing, and always achieving. So wisdom seekers, if you want to unlock a new level of power and confidence, find your purpose. Let it become the foundation of everything you do. And never lose sight of it, even when the world tries to distract you, because the man who lives with purpose is unstoppable. Tactic 4. The art of self-mastery. Becoming the master of your own destiny. To truly master yourself is to become the master of your life. It is the ability to govern your mind, your emotions, and your actions, so that you are not at the mercy of external forces. It is the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving a level of confidence that comes from within. Self-mastery is not something that happens overnight. It is not a gift, nor is it something that can be learned from a single book or lecture. It is a lifelong practice, one that requires discipline, patience, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. It is the art of being the man who controls his thoughts and actions, not the one who is ruled by them. The Stoics understood the importance of self-mastery. They believed that true freedom comes not from the world around us, but from within. When you master yourself, you are no longer a slave to your impulses, your desires, or your fears. You become the creator of your own destiny. This means learning to control your emotions. It means not letting anger dictate your actions, not allowing fear to hold you back, and not seeking approval from others to feel worthy. It means becoming comfortable with discomfort, not letting temporary pain or failure derail you from your path. But self-mastery also means learning to manage your mind. It means understanding the power of your thoughts and how they shape your reality. Your thoughts are not you. They are simply tools that can either propel you forward or hold you back. The man who masters his mind is the one who chooses his thoughts deliberately, who uses his mind to create the life he desires, rather than letting his mind control him. To achieve self-mastery, you must first understand that you are not your impulses. You are not your emotions. You are not your desires. You are the one who chooses how to respond to them. And that power lies in your ability to remain calm, centered, and in control, no matter what happens around you. This is where the true magic of self-mastery lies. It is not about controlling everything in your life. It is about controlling yourself in the face of life's challenges. It is about choosing your response, rather than reacting automatically. When you master yourself, you become a force of nature, moving through life with purpose, power, and confidence. The journey of self-mastery is a difficult one, but it is the only way to become the man you are capable of being. It requires constant reflection, self-discipline, and an unyielding commitment to personal growth. But when you master yourself, you unlock a level of confidence that cannot be shaken by the world. You become the architect of your own life, and your destiny becomes a reflection of your true potential. So wisdom seekers, take control of your life. Begin the journey of self-mastery today. Master your mind, master your emotions, and most importantly, master your actions. For it is only through self-mastery that you will truly unlock the power within you and become the man you are always meant to be. Tactic 5. The power of resilience. Bouncing back stronger. In a world where the weak are easily broken by adversity, the resilient man stands firm. He does not crumble under pressure, nor does he retreat in the face of failure. Instead, he rises again and again, each time stronger than before. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, to face challenges head-on without losing faith, and to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Resilience is not born in a moment of triumph. It is forged in the fires of hardship. The truly confident man understands that obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities to grow. When life tests him, when challenges arise, he does not complain or feel defeated. Instead, he adapts, he learns, and he evolves. Take the example of Thomas Edison, a man who faced failure after failure in his pursuit of the light bulb. He encountered countless setbacks, yet he never let them define him. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's resilience turned what many would have considered failures into stepping stones to success. Resilience is rooted in a mindset. It is the belief that no matter what happens, you are capable of overcoming it. It is the understanding that failure is not permanent and that each setback carries a lesson. The confident man knows that resilience is built through action, through perseverance, and through an unwavering belief in his ability to weather the storm. Think of a bamboo tree. Its roots grow deep, and while it may bend in the wind, it never breaks. It endures the harshest of storms, only to rise again when the winds die down. Resilience is the bamboo's secret. It is bending without breaking, learning from every storm and returning even stronger. To build resilience, you must first reframe how you view failure. Stop seeing it as something to avoid or fear. Instead, view it as an opportunity to learn, to sharpen your skills, and to grow. Every time you face adversity and overcome it, you become stronger. You develop a deeper understanding of yourself, and your confidence grows, because you realize that nothing can keep you down for long. True resilience is about staying in the fight, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about getting back up when life knocks you down and finding the strength to keep going. With each challenge you face and overcome, you fortify yourself, building a foundation of unshakable confidence that will never crumble, no matter what the world throws your way. So wisdom seekers, the next time life challenges you, do not shrink in fear or self-doubt. Stand tall, face the adversity with courage, and allow yourself to grow stronger with each experience. Resilience will not only see you through difficult times, it will make you unbreakable. Tactic 6, the power of presence. Becoming a man who commands the room. Confidence is not just about what you say or do, it's about how you carry yourself in any given situation. The truly confident man has a presence, a way of being that demands respect without ever having to speak. His very presence fills the room, commands attention, and evokes admiration, without him lifting a finger. When a confident man enters a room, the energy shifts. People notice, not because he is trying to impress them, but because he is entirely comfortable in his own skin. He knows who he is and does not feel the need to prove it. His aura, his demeanor, speaks volumes, and it is through this power of presence that he shapes the world around him. Consider the example of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison. When he was released, he did not seek to announce his arrival or demand respect. He simply walked into a room, and his presence was enough. It was the calm assurance in his posture, the quiet strength in his gaze that commanded the attention of the entire nation. His presence was a reflection of a life well lived, of battles fought and won, of a man who had mastered himself and his circumstances. A powerful presence is built on self-assurance. It comes from knowing your worth and embodying that belief without arrogance. It comes from being emotionally grounded, calm, and poised, even in chaotic situations. When you walk into a room with this kind of presence, you do not need to announce your achievements or try to win anyone over. People feel the energy you project, and they respond to it. So, how do you develop this power of presence? It starts with body language. Stand tall, shoulders back, and move with purpose. Hold eye contact, and when you speak, speak with conviction. But most importantly, develop an inner confidence that radiates from within. When you believe in your own value, others will sense it immediately. Your presence is also shaped by your emotional state. A confident man is not easily flustered by the ups and downs of life. He remains composed, no matter the situation. His ability to remain calm in the face of chaos is a direct reflection of his inner strength and control. And this calmness, this poise, is what gives him an undeniable presence. A confident man doesn't need to dominate every conversation or be the loudest person in the room. His silence is often more powerful than any words he could speak. His energy is magnetic, drawing others toward him, not through force, but through quiet authority. So, wisdom seekers, if you want to become a man whose presence commands attention and respect, start by cultivating inner confidence. Believe in your worth, carry yourself with dignity, and maintain composure no matter what. The power of presence will be your silent force, and the world will take notice. Tactic 7. The wisdom of humility. Embracing the power of knowing what you don't know. Confidence does not come from arrogance or the belief that we know everything. True confidence is rooted in the understanding that we are always growing, always learning, and that no matter how much we achieve, there is always more to discover. This is the wisdom of humility, the ability to acknowledge your limitations while still having the courage to pursue greatness. A man who is truly confident is not afraid to admit when he doesn't know something. He doesn't pretend to have all the answers. Instead, he seeks knowledge, values the wisdom of others, and uses his humility as a tool for growth. He understands that the pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey, and that the more he learns, the more he realizes how little he truly knows. Consider Socrates, the father of philosophy, who famously declared, "I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing." Socrates' humility did not hinder his confidence. It fueled it. By embracing his limitations, he was able to open himself up to new ideas, new perspectives, and new opportunities for growth. This wisdom made him one of the greatest minds in history. Humility is not about downplaying your achievements or pretending to be less than you are. It is about having the confidence to recognize that there's always more to learn. It is the quiet assurance that even in your success, you can still grow, still evolve, and still become better. A truly humble man is comfortable with the idea that he does not have all the answers, but he is always seeking to improve. He values the wisdom of others, listens intently, and takes what he learns and applies it to his own life. His confidence grows not from the idea that he knows everything, but from the understanding that every new piece of knowledge makes him stronger. In contrast, arrogance, believing that you are superior to others, limits your growth. It keeps you stuck in your own narrow perspective, unable to evolve. Humility, on the other hand, opens the door to endless possibilities. It allows you to learn, to adapt, and to ultimately rise higher than you ever could on your own. So, wisdom seekers, if you want to unlock the final key to true confidence, embrace the wisdom of humility. Recognize that you do not have all the answers, but that is perfectly okay. The more you seek knowledge, the more confident you will become in your ability to grow and adapt, knowing that the pursuit of wisdom is a never-ending journey. Final thoughts: the path to true confidence. Confidence is not a destination, it is a lifelong journey. Each of these tactics, from mastering the art of silence to embracing humility, forms the foundation of a man who is unshaken, unbreakable, and unstoppable. But no one tactic is enough on its own. True confidence is the result of a holistic approach, a way of living, thinking, and acting that is rooted in discipline, self-awareness, and continuous growth. The man who masters silence is one who commands respect without saying a word. The man with an unbreakable mind faces adversity with resilience, turning every setback into a lesson. The man with purpose moves through life with intention, shaping his destiny with unwavering focus. The man who masters himself creates the life he desires, free from the control of his impulses. The man with resilience bounces back stronger after every failure, and the man with presence leaves a lasting impact wherever he goes. Finally, the man with humility knows that his growth never stops, and that true strength comes from the willingness to learn and evolve. If you have embraced these tactics, you are already on the path to becoming a man who commands the room, shapes his own destiny, and lives with power and purpose. But remember, this journey is not an easy one. It requires consistent effort, deep self-reflection, and an unyielding commitment to growth. But for those who are willing to walk this path, the rewards are immense. True confidence is not about arrogance or showing off. It is about living in alignment with your deepest values, embracing your true potential, and creating the life you deserve. So, wisdom seekers, Keep walking the path. Keep striving for mastery, for growth, and for the wisdom that will guide you to your fullest potential. And as you do, remember that the true power of confidence lies not in the words you speak, the battles you fight, or the achievements you collect, but in the quiet strength, discipline, and self-awareness that you cultivate each and every day.